afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Williams of Cavalla International University. This podcast is CIU podcast, and it's about the law program. So we'll be discussing the admission process for the JD, specifically the JD and EJD. They're the first two law degrees. Mostly it's the JD, but then we have the business part of the EJD as well. The second podcast will discuss the postgraduate law degree, that's the Masters of Law and Master of Legal Studies, and also Doctor of Law. So for now, again, this is like what is we're talking about the admission process for Barclay College of Law, JD, Juris Doctoral Program. So let me share my program, my website here. And for the website, the law school, we find the admission process requirement is on the website. The website, you got a home page, you got the about page, and it has some history about school accreditation information. Now, I must say, generally, most schools, online schools are not accredited by the ABA, American Bar Association, but there are a lot of openings now from Washington, D.C., and other states across the country that you can, after some internship, other things, as things are changing fast, you can still take your bar, and above all, we also trying to get registered in other countries that will make it easier as a foreign lawyer or graduate, foreign law school graduate, or U.S. graduate that you can work with a lawyer, and some other ways you can find means to work in the area as a practice lawyer. Of course, there are many other areas you can practice. You can work as a professor, many other things you can do with your JD, EJD. It's a very respectable degree. The JD degree is, you learn a lot from our school. We teach you all of the same similar courses at a traditional law school. We go through the same Socratic method, but we put in a lot of practical speed, making it easier to see day-to-day work, to make it see how you can actually do the work in the area, whether it's document drafting, and other things you need to know, contracts and real estate, depending on the area you want to go. We help you to see those things, to see not just the law, but how these things apply in everyday life and how you can use them in your work. Like we say, there's so many different things you can do with a law degree. So let us get started. You can say like about section, you can find our background. So in the admission process, we got general requirement for all of the programs. But here, if you take a look at the one thing that's standing out of all of them is you need to have a statement, right? A statement of why you want to study law, why CIU, 250 voice minimum, and we don't have LSAT. We don't have the required law, admission exam that is required for most law school. We don't have that at our school. We do have an interview though for students that come in. So for the JD degree, there's no LSAT, so you need to have a bachelor degree from an accredited university or an approved university or its equivalent. Then you submit a professional resume. So you send in a resume, you send in your have a bachelor degree. And then of course you apply. But the first process usually, once you understand that's what you want to do, the first process starts to apply. You apply. Once you apply online, on our website, on the homepage, the page is there. You go to apply and just click on it. It's a simple process: your name, your first name, your last name, your address, your codes, and the telephone number, cell phone. And then the school of interest. In this case, it's going to be Barclay College of Law. That's you want to study law. Barclay College of Law, and the area of concentration is JD, obviously, and give some background information of yourself, 78. Once the information is received at the law school, the admission office will contact you. In 2 days or so, 2-3 few days, they will contact you to process the application. So again, what you do is you send in, you apply first, they will send you a letter, and the letter will tell you what you need to do. The letter will tell you need to send in a copy of your transcript for your your undergraduate bachelor degree. If for other students that have attended other law schools, they will tell you some students attend 1 year in the law school or more, and then they come to us. We accept up to 1 year credit. 1 year, whatever that is, for 80 credits. So we accept 1 year credit. We don't accept more than 1 year credit. That's a rule, and policy. We accept up to 1 year credit. If you stay in more than 1 year, we take 1 year. You can test out for other courses, but those are fees oriented. But 1 year we can credit transfer, have those transfer. So if you did previous college work, you have to send those transcript to us as well. So your bachelor degree, or master's degree, or doctoral degree, if you got a PhD. Some people have students, a lot of our students have like a PhD and they want to do law also in our university. So you send us this transcript, and then you will send us your bachelor, the transcript, and your statement about 250 words or more of why you want to study law, why in our school, what is the career goal, why you like to do, why you like to do law. And once that is received, so application received, admission letter is sent to you. You receive the admission letter, it tells you the different steps to follow, what is needed next. Once you submit those information, what is required, admission office asks of you, they will send you an admission package. The admission package will tell you the next thing to do. Once you do that step, whether it's doing the deposit, selecting the courses, and so on, your professors will be introduced to you. Your class platform will be introduced to you. You receive your student ID number, your ID also, you will have a student ID, and then you can start the process. You start the process, your professor will contact you, you can contact your professor to set up the time for your online classes, and you will join the rest of the students, depending how many students we have available for that semester. So again, the process is simple. Apply, send in your application, and you'll be contacted by admission office. And they will tell you what to do next. Once you respond to the letter, admission package will be sent to you. You'll be introduced to your professors, email, professors will contact you for live classes. Now, if you want to, Barclay College of Law, we have our dean message, of course. Dean attendance is always available. He's very busy, but we have him here in our program. We all teach our law school, our law professors available to teach programs. And most of our professors at the law school have PhD and also have JD. So if you're applying for JD at law school, of course, you will put on the JD here, and you will see the post requirement for the JD. The first year, this basically the foundational law course is Introduction to Law, Legal Study and Research in Sixth grade. This is just one. And then you have contract, criminal law, torts, civil procedure, criminal procedure, and these, and then of course later on you study constitutional law and others. And then we have the elective that you can decide to work in environmental law, immigration law, and you know, we have real property, we have bankruptcy, and those things you can do. So yep, once so you select that process, and then you contact the university will contact you, and then you can be admitted in the program. Now, the program generally takes, most law schools take about 3 years for full-time students, 4 years for part-time, 4 more years for part-time students. We have the accelerator up. We have students that stay 3 years. We have students that can do a year and a half. If you're taking 3 courses in a semester, because we got 4-month semester, we got 12-week semesters. Well, 12 weeks, 4 months. 2 months, I mean. So 2 months, that's the accelerator program. We have about 5 semesters in a year, 5 to 6 semesters. But mostly 5. So we say 6 semesters. You get done in about a year, 2 years, year and a half. So some students are going 3 courses a semester when they come in. They get done in about a year and a half. In a 2-month semester, 8 weeks, 8 weeks. We are able to get that done aggressively. Students are very busy reading those books. We condense things. We make them, books are big. 1,200 pages sometimes, 1,200. And we got other books to read, but we help them to understand, not just as a party matter. We make sure that when a student is doing, for example, contract, he learns contract, how to do contract, how to spot issues, what is involved. So their goal is met. We make sure that from the beginning, their goal, and to the end, they are able to achieve that goal. Sometimes it changes. but we help them to understand. They're just not covering material. We want them to know the material, because when you come to law school, it teaches you how to appreciate the art of studying, the art of learning. You learn many interesting things in law school. Law school is extremely interesting. A lot of beautiful cases, a lot of beautiful scenario, a lot of beautiful discussion with the professors, and we try to make it fun and easier for you. Less aggressive, but less aggressive period of time. So we invite all to come. The law school is the start. Is the biggest university we have, the biggest college we have for the school. It's the law school. Students also can do the JD. Other than the JD, those are interested in law want to understand more details. If not, they can do the EJD, the Executive Juris Doctor. Executive Juris Doctor degree is a part of the JD. The difference about, I think, two courses difference, I think. The JD is about 90 credits, and the JD is about 108 credits. The JD is about 90 credits. It's a combination of, so you have business law, tort law, professional responsibility, resource mental and design. The first year about the same. Second year, you got will trust, administrative law. These are all, these are all similar to the EJD program. But we got some business courses mixed in particular leadership. We got international relations diplomacy, that's business law and regulation, conflict resolution dispute. Basically, it teaches you how to do alternative resolution of problems like arbitration, mediation. So, but the JD and the EJD are pretty similar, but this JD is mostly for business executive. You want to have a doctoral level degree. These both degrees, what is JD and EJD, they are doctoral degree, they are professional doctoral level degree. Other countries offer LLB for their first degree. That is, for some people think that's their first degree. Sometimes we say it's equivalent, others say it's different because one is actually the doctoral degree and the other one is called the Bachelor of Law degree. So the both of them are aggressive, but at a university, when we teach the program, we have assigned material for the week. Students read. We have assigned cases, number of cases, 4 cases or so that students read 3 to 4 cases, and many cases, but those are required. And for them to be briefed to analyze them, submit it to the school and discuss it in class. So we come to class, we go over what they started during the week, analyze them, see how well they understand them, go through the cases, and find some practical applications. We go through cases that are happening today in the news. We analyze them cases before the Supreme Court, whether the civil, whether it is campaign finance issues, whether it's real estate, whether it's civil, different things that are before immigration, other things or abortion. We go through those cases in our class as well to make sure that our students understand what the justices are deciding, how cases are decided, jurisdiction, proper procedure, how to proceed, and all those different things. Whether it's international law, all of them, our students really learn a lot and they appreciate our program. So that's what we do for the JD and the EJD program. Those are from the first law degree that students learn, and they really do like our program. So the JD program usually comes around, generally I would say $16,000 to $20,000 for the program. But we give partial scholarship. When we give partial scholarship, tuition is around $8,000 to $10,000, $8,000 to $12,000. And the student who needs a partial scholarship writes a letter, requests a partial scholarship, and often we grant that to you. Sometimes we just give tuition discount for most students because we really want our students to benefit from the program. The JD program, EJD, is a very nice program, and the professors are also very nice, hands-on. They interact with the students and make sure the students, understand the material. The program, again, like I said, is 2 months for a semester, 8 weeks, and that's aggressive, but we make sure because we expect our students to put in the time, professor put in the time to explain things. We have live classes, about hour and a half live classes for each course, and we go through the material. And sometimes it takes longer, but it depends on the student, the question they're asking. And we have a combination of videos to re-explain the content, explain the same topic that will be discussed. If it is, fraud, we have a video on fraud. Jurisdiction, we have a video on jurisdiction to help the students understand, how those things work and the right application. They restatement and other things, explanations and applications that are provided for the material for that course. So the process is simple. You fill in the application here online first. And after the application is done, the admission office will contact you to tell you what to submit, the admission record. There's no LSAT, no exam. We interview you, and after that is done, you receive an enrollment package. And then, of course, interestingly, also we have our law review. We want you to know, our law review credential, and we have our editorial board that will be interested in having the right. This is the law school organization whose primary purpose is to publish a journal of legal and judicial scholarship. The students are even working to expand this over and over. We have 3 students here, 2 second level students that 7 years that helping the law review, and their professors, Chris, he's the faculty working with them. So we encourage you, of course, when you join the university, to join the law reviews, apply for that and see you'll be admitted to the program. So that's our university, that's the law school. When we talk about the JD and the EJD, the Juris Doctorate program and the Executive Juris Doctorate program. And we say the cost of the program is about, 8 to 10,000, 12,000 plus fees or so. And we give tuition payment arrangements. Some people pay $200 to $300 a month or more based on what the students can afford. Program lasts about, depends how aggressive the student wants to be, 1.5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. We got the different tier. But the first part is at least 2 years. 2 months. So 8 weeks, no breaks, no weekend. We expect you to work through all the weekend. And of course, if you really want to do your law in about 1.5 years, you have to put in the time to do it. Work with the professors to get it done. But 2 years on average, and then 3 years, 4 years. So the school is our law program. Like I said, we have a lot of law programs. You see the postgraduate law program as well, the Master of Law and Legal Studies and others. But that is the JD program, and we thank you so much for visiting our website, our podcast. So if you're interested in law program, the JD program, we say the process is simple. Complete the application online. Admission office will contact you, tell you this step to follow. And once you receive that, you follow the step, send in your application, send it in your resume, your statement, your transcript, and all of that is required. You'll send your admission package, and then you'll start university live classes. And the classes are very lively, interactive classes. You'll enjoy our classes when you come to the program. We make it fun. And we do not compromise our learning. When you come in, the outcome, we're going to make sure that you have achieved the necessary outcome for which you came to the program. So Barclay Law School is of course one of the best when it comes to a law program. We competitive with our university. So if you're interested in law, visit our website and come join us and let us make the study of law fun. And again, you will enjoy it. So thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast this time. This is Dr. Williams of Kavala International University, CIU Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.